Hello, my name is Smiling Observer, and this is just a random video. I realize I haven't spoken with you guys in a long time. I haven't made a video in a very long time. But there are several reasons for that. So this video is going to be somewhat random. You see, since my last video, I've had a death in the family. I've had Thanksgiving come up, and through all of that, I was unable to attend my relative's funeral, and I ended up working on Thanksgiving. Well, that's life, I suppose. But it kind of makes me wonder, could I have done things differently? I know I could have. Well, also, I've been on Facebook quite a bit. I've been Facebooking with quite a number of ASMR artists, and since YouTube and Google Plus have changed so much, I've been spending a lot of time on Google Plus. I've actually done a hangout or two with some other YouTubers, and while that's been fun, but it was too much fun is what it was. It was too much fun because I ended up spending more time on Google Plus and zero time probably doing other things that I could have been doing, which is my fault. I accept that blame, but that's kind of what I've been doing. Oh, and then there's another distraction I have. A friend of mine who fixes and repairs computers, Xboxes, PlayStations, various electronics like that. Well, he gave me a free Xbox, and so I've been playing a lot of Xbox 360. I just got Call of Duty Ghosts, and I play so much Call of Duty. It's awesome. I really like Call of Duty. I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is so much fun. But just so you know that I'm not some kind of a psycho who's waiting to arm himself and then go shoot up someplace. I've also played a lot of Tomb Raider. I am, I'm almost 70% complete I've gotten better at it. I've needed help with some other puzzles, but I've made it through. And that game is so much fun. In fact, when I started playing, when I was on my way home from work, I was thinking, I'm going to play Tomb Raider. But then I was thinking, but Black Ops 2 is already in the Xbox. Decisions. So, I suppose I'll play Black Ops 2 first. No. I'm gonna go ahead and take Black Ops 2 out and play Tomb Raider because I just figured out how to get past this one area where I was stuck at. So I'm determined to beat this game and win. But aside from the Xbox 360, I've also had some financial issues that have come up. I work 2 jobs and I'm just not making enough money to take care of even basic stuff that I should be able to take care of. I've been kicking around filing for bankruptcy, but I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's a right thing to do. I do know that next year I will be going back to school. I will be back in school next year. So that's a plus. And the sooner the better. I've got to get that degree. And it's not so much that I'm trying to get myself into a certain line of work. I just want to get myself into a higher pay bracket. That's all. I'm sick and tired of entry-level work and being passed over for a position because of stupid, minute things. People who hire other people for work, their criteria for who they hire is really on them, you know. I once heard a story about a guy that applied for a job and he was qualified for the job. He had a good work history. To my understanding, he had an impressive resume. And after the interview, he left. And some of the guys went to the boss and said, "Hey, boss, you gonna hire that guy?" And the boss man said, "No." And they said, knowing his impressive resume, they said, "But why? Do you want to know what this boss said?" The boss man said, "I got a funny feeling about him." Really? Really? You got a funny feeling about him? You sure it wasn't gas? You sure you just wasn't feeling bad at the moment? That story bothered me so much. reason that I hate the South, because their criteria for picking people is stupid. But they'll hire their cousin in a minute. They'll hire their brother in a minute. And their brother and their cousin will turn out to be some of the worst employees ever. But they're hiring with no question. It's amazing. I appreciate my jobs, but they simply do not pay me enough. I need to make more money. I would like to be 100% debt free. That's one of my goals for next year. Now, but understand, I'm not going to be 100% debt free if I'm making bills with my by going to school, because I'm going to incur quite a bit of student debt. But I have got to get myself in a higher pay bracket. I can't do this anymore. There's a lot of things that I would love to do. I can't do them because I can't afford to. I've got to work, and I've got to work hard. And it seems like no matter how hard you work, you don't get paid anymore. It took me 5 years to move from $8.50 an hour to $9.30 an hour. It took me 5 years to make almost $1 pay raise. That's crazy. It's crazy to me anyway. And now people want to up minimum wage. There were people protesting for the raising of minimum wage, and there were people who in the government are wanting, as I'm to understand it, to raise the minimum wage from whatever it is currently to a higher rate. I can't say that I am against that. The only problem with that is also going to raise the price on other things. It's going to raise the price on the things we buy. So all we are really doing is making things more expensive for ourselves. So it's kind of stupid to me. It's like we're all still slaves. It's like I kind of feel like we're all slaves. We're all cattle helping somebody else to get rich. Even if you're making $60 an hour, you're still a slave, because our system is designed so that seemingly the rich will get richer. Now, that goes without saying. I believe that poor people, I understand that situations happen and people end up in certain situations, but there are those people who just refuse to work. They could work and raise their that's basically what I want to do. I'd like to raise my standard of living. I would like to one day be able to go and purchase a brand new car, but I can't because it's just too expensive. It would be a burden. It would be a financial hardship for me, and I'm having an hard enough time right now keeping up with my current bills. My power bill for this month is $156. I live in a studio apartment. This is not my house. The wall you see behind me, that wall butts up against my kitchen. I can stand arm to arm with my hands flat against each wall of my kitchen. And after the kitchen is the bathroom, and after the bathroom is outside. This is a studio apartment. It's supposed to be an efficiency, but it's not very efficient if I'm paying $159 for power. And then I gotta come off on top of that with the rent. Doesn't make any sense. Since I currently don't have any food in my refrigerator, I just turned the thing off. I turned it off. Why should it waste power running when I don't have any food in it? I'm thinking about unplugging my air conditioning unit. I got a space heater that can heat this whole apartment. I just don't get why things have got to be so expensive. It's because of the greed in this world. This world is just full of such greedy people. But you know what? I'm gonna get off of that. I just realized I've been being so depressing. I'm sorry if I was depressing. I really don't want to be depressing or depressing person, but I'm just saying things just are kind of difficult. But please, by all means, be encouraged. Things aren't that bad to the point that I should just give up. I do have the opportunity to go back to school, to educate myself. A lot of people don't have that opportunity. A lot of people don't have that ability, don't have that chance. So I'm gonna take this chance to make things better for myself. And I hope things do get better in our country as well. And so, with that, I also hope that you yourself are doing good. I hope that you are having a wonderful holiday season, spending time with your family and friends and your loved ones. And I hope that you all are doing really, really well. I just really hope so. Shout out to ASMR Nova Star. I pray for a speedy recovery. I pray that you'll be able to go ahead and live a normal life like you were before, eventually, and not be confined to the circumstances of your accident. And I really wish you the best. artist friends out there, I would like to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of your community. And to all of my viewers, I would like to say thank you for allowing me to entertain you, to help you relax, help you get some sleep, for allowing me to give back to the ASMR community. And I hope that I wish the best for you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for liking my videos, for sharing my videos. I really appreciate it. It's been awesome. Now, I'm going to bid you adieu, and I am going to play a massive amount of video games because, after all,